If it's not, I benefited and I have no shame. Some people have been getting all these benefits. I will get them. I want them for 5 games in a row. I've got no shame on them.
We getting straight into it. You know me, I don't play around. It's the new season. Pirates just beat Supersport United 3-1 in the MTN8 Quarterfinals after extra time, but we getting straight into it. The performance of Abongile Tom. What do you guys think? Because in my opinion, he had a solid game, decent game. But this one, in particular, this penalty shout from Supersport United conceded by Orlando Pirates, and it was in extra time. Pirates were leading 2-1, and it could have gave Supersport United a chance to equal the game. This one in particular for me is a problem that we need to discuss. The first one was the total ricochet. The ball's bouncing all over the place. The ball's going everywhere. Everything's a mess. Yes, that one we don't need to discuss. For me, not a penalty. No one is expecting that ball to hit anything. So natural position, I guess natural movements in my opinion, just because the ball is going all over the place and no one can expect to really dictate or think about where the ball is going to go. So for me, not a penalty. We move on from that one. But this one I have a problem with, because specifically Pirates are in a mess. Pirates have put themselves in a mess. Supersport have piled on the pressure. They're obviously chasing the game. Like I said, they're trailing 2-1, and they literally just put the ball in the box, and it's a header back to basically a cutback, but through a header. And then now Pirates are scrambling to clear the ball, and because of that, then Pirates just clears it. They try to clear it, and then it hits Munyane's head, right? For me, Munyane's arm is completely out of position in this one. And yes, no one is expecting the ball to necessarily hit his arm. So I can sympathize with Abongile Tom's decision not to give the penalty. I can sympathize with the Orlando Pirates faithful in saying that this is not a penalty. We can't just cut our hands off and play. But for me, Pirates got themselves in this situation, and it's also because of Supersport's pressure. So Supersport contributed to making this situation by piling on the pressure on Orlando Pirates, and therefore the advantage that Supersport would have gotten has been completely taken away. Yes, the ball is being cleared, so technically it would have gone to safety. That's why I'm saying I can actually understand the position that the referee has taken. It's just maybe one of those where we have a difference in opinion, but I can say that even as an Orlando Pirates fan, I can admit as an Orlando Pirates fan that this Pirates are lucky not to be punished for it. This for me would have been easier to give as a penalty, because Orlando Pirates have put themselves in this mess, and it definitely hits the hand of the defender, and it's definitely because Supersport were piling the pressure. They were putting the pressure in the box of Orlando Pirates, and Pirates got themselves in a mess, and they were scrambling and they were all over the place, and therefore Supersport for me deserved to have been given the benefit of the doubt and the advantage in this case. Yes, for me, I do not agree with the referee decision, and it should have been a penalty, and Supersport should have been given a chance to equalize. Was Supersport robbed? Maybe it depends on what you think, but in my opinion, this should have been a penalty, right? Orlando Pirates then went on to score the third to effectively kill off the game. Now, the Pirates faithful can also say they were robbed the goal, but I don't think this shot by Mofokeng, which was deflected, was actually a goal. I don't think it actually crossed the line. I don't think the whole of the ball crossed the line. The whole circumference, the whole pie, the whole, radius and everything of the ball must cross the line. And there is no angle that definitively tells us whether or not that ball went in. And the safe decision is, if you're not sure, you don't give it. You don't make a decision if you're not sure. We don't have VAR. And I actually like the fact that in South Africa, we don't have VAR yet. I do think it might spoil the game, and we get to enjoy and have these debates. It's part of football, and I think it's very important, and it might be taken away from us if we do not enjoy the fact that we don't have VAR. And for now, I don't think the referee got this wrong. I do think it was not a goal. The ball didn't cross the line, so there's nothing to discuss in my opinion. Virgil van Dijk. Let's talk about Virgil van Dijk for a second. Pirates goal scorers, the first one, Olisanda, who was having a very poor game, by the way. He was terrible in the first 15 minutes of the game, and actually throughout the whole game, I believe. Besides his backheel goal, superb finish, very calm from the defender, from the captain. I think it's his first goal for Orlando Pirates, and I was actually also pleasantly surprised to see that he was captain, but he had a very poor game. He was losing balls all the time, got Orlando Pirates in a lot of trouble, but they survived. That was the first goal. Second goal for Pirates came from Saleng, man of the match, a goal and an assist, and he was involved in the third goal as well. Beautiful play by Saleng. I think the whole game he was running everywhere. He's a problem, swapping wings all the time, a constant threat in behind. Saleng's legacy is already crazy. What he's done for Pirates in these trophy-winning campaigns is actually unbelievable. Is he the assist king? Someone says he's the assist king, but Saleng has a tendency of showing up in big games. When it counts most, he puts up his hand, and that's what he's done yet again. Third goal came from Evidence Mahopandoski himself. As a sub, got his goal. Saleng again very much involved. Keeper makes a brilliant tackle, but Evidence Mahopa is there to finish it off same time. Good goal, and then we get to do the Limpopo Skomota dance, and that is Pirates 3 goals. Goal from Supersport came from Vincent Pule, who had a beautiful game. I would say he had a very, very impressive game for someone who, people were saying he's finished. People were questioning his move from Orlando Pirates and basically saying that Pirates did well to release him. I touched on it in my preview. I think he showed up in this game in a huge way. Didn't celebrate out of respect for his former employers. Very beautiful to see. But he had a good game in my opinion. He ran his socks off. He tired himself out, and he played, majority of the game, or the whole game. So for me, I would say brilliant performance by Vincent Pule. We see you, and you will have something definitely to offer for Supersport going forward. I also think the ambulance himself had a beautiful game. He was very calm, very composed. You couldn't shake him. Right, you couldn't really shake him. This boy created so many chances for Pirates, and I think everything good, he was always involved. Mufokeng was supposed to score that chance in the first half, which also was started by Masangwani. So for me, another impressive performance from the player of the season last year and midfielder of the season. You can see why he's very important for Pirates. With that being said, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed the first MTN8 quarterfinal. It was a very beautiful match. Yeah, I did say we might not get the best quality of football, and that showed so many loose passes, so many mistakes by both teams, and that's because the players' legs are still shaky. They're not up for it mentally. They're not match fit. It's literally the first game of the season, but the Cup Kings progress once again. Orlando Pirates, the back-to-back defending champions of this competition, are on the roll again. They are on the march again, and it looks like they're going to take some stopping. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.